Christina. YouTube is so weird. Sometimes it'll let me set up the live and then it'll do a countdown, and sometimes it just starts. So here we are. Hey, Debbie and Lori and Tita and Becky, welcome. Christina, I saw an order come through like not too long ago. Was that for this kit? I'm just curious. Maybe it was for something unrelated. Look, I got some new sponges. Okay. Hey, we got some people on. So say hello in the chat. This is Cindy with Monarch Mom DIY. We are here with Wood Kit Wednesday. And if you subscribe to my channel and you have your notifications on, then you probably saw a post from me an hour or so ago, maybe a little bit more than that, kind of reminding you of our live tonight and showing you what we were going to be working on. Now, this nativity set is big. I'm not doing all of it tonight. I'm going to start with at least a few pieces. And Christina did repost this, and it's very, very cute. So I'm going to try to show it to you, all the pieces. But you could see most of the pieces in a photo. So it's almost 8:30. I'll just wait a few more seconds. Your name, ND Bread. I don't know. So the trouble with a picture, when did you look? Because if you clicked on, let's see, YouTube has not been our friend with links. Let's see if it will let me put this bit.ly link that I made in the chat. Does that come up as a clickable link? I think it does. Yeah, I don't think she had it there yet, but it is there now. If you click on that link, the bit.ly link that I just posted, it looks like it's underlined so that you should be able to click on it. That is, let me know if you guys are able to click on that link. Are you able to click on it, Marlene? Hey, Sally. So it looked like that link worked. I also do have like the full link. Let's see if it lets me post. Oops. Where are we? There we are. Does it make, and that one should be just a longer form link to this kit. So this kit includes, I don't want all my pieces to go everywhere, but so it goes everywhere. We've got the stable, and then the stand. I think this is right, Christina. So this is the stand if you want this, the back piece. No, wait, sorry. The back piece of the stable, the front, this middle piece here, and if you want a slot for Mary and Joseph. Otherwise, you can use this one that is just for the stable, and then I believe there's a small stand you could do for Mary, so you can move them around. So I think these are two optional bases for the stable with Mary and Joseph or just the stable. Okay. And then we've got a couple of cool looking palm trees here. And there is also a stand for them. Okay. We have, and these have a lot of pieces. I'm not going to lift them up too high, but Mary holding baby Jesus here. You're correct. You have options. Okay, good. And then Joseph. Whoops, and I lost his hand. I'm just going to leave him like this for now. You can just see him upside down until we start putting them together. Now, this set comes with 2 angels. So you can use both if you'd like, or you can just do one. There are 3 animals. There is a camel, a sheep, and a donkey. Okay. And then there's 3 wise men. And like I said, there's 2 different angels. You can definitely make the 3 wise men if you'd like. I am considering, because, you know, I know a lot of nativities have wise men. Okay. However, the wise men actually didn't get there till Jesus was about 2 years old. So I'm thinking about turning these 2 wise men into shepherds by kind of simplifying their thing and not having them hold something. So that is an option. Okay, we're not doing any of them tonight anyway. I'm going to start tonight with the stable, with Mary, with Joseph, and possibly with an angel. Okay, that's about all I have time to do tonight. I will be now, since next Wednesday is my birthday and we're going out. The Wednesday after that, we're going to see It's a Wonderful Life. The Wednesday after that is Christmas Eve, and the Wednesday after that is New Year's Eve. So this is most likely the only Woodkit Wednesday I will be live this month. However, there will be a new video on at least 4, let's see, 10, 17, at least 3 of those 4, okay? Christmas Eve, are you guys going to want to watch a video Woodkit Wednesday? We may not have one Christmas Eve. I might have something different on Christmas Eve, okay? But that is kind of my plan. So I showed you, so that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people, then the stable and the trees. And yeah, it's a returned kit. It was around for a little while last year, I believe, but I've asked Christina to bring it back. So this entire kit, I think, tell me, Christina, it's like $26, right? It's like so affordable. So if you want to order it, use my affiliate link. Thank you very much. And we can make it together during this month. I love the faces. They're kind of cartoony a little bit, especially the animals. Oh, that reminds me. I need to grab a paint marker, but I can get that. Anyway, so if you're interested, you can get that and be crafting it with me and then have it next year to use and display. Plus, the great thing about it being wood is that, you know, it's not as breakable for kids. You could even have kids help you paint this with like Sharpie markers. All right. Okay, so I kind of have some cheat sheets because it's been a long day and I want to not have to think too long and hard about what I'm painting and what colors. So I'm actually going to start super affordable. Yes, super duper affordable. The other cool thing is you can get 2, make one for yourself, give one as a gift. I mean, so cool. And if you don't want all the pieces, I don't know, they're really cute. So even though I'm not going to have wise men, maybe, I'm still going to do the camel. Anyway, I still haven't 100% decided about whether or not I'm going to have wise men or not. Okay, so I'm going to start with some basic big colors, okay? Obviously I'm going to do blues for Mary. I'm going to do browns for Joseph. I have a bunch of different browns. But I do like that you've got the stable and you've got the trees. So you've got a couple different backgrounds. And I think I'm going to do the base. Oh, I'm sorry, you're having Wi-Fi problems. I'm going to do the base that's just for the stable because I want to be able to move my Mary and Joseph around if I so choose. So let's get, this is truffle brown. We're going to just do a base coat with this. And I probably will do the back also. Now, Christina, am I right that this piece and this piece are not attached to each other? They're kind of one's in front of the other. I don't think they attach to each other. If they do, I could not see how because the slots on the base are separated by about, I don't know, half an inch or so. Okay, so that's going to be our background. And then this one that has this star, I'm going to start with truffle on this one, but I'm probably going to do a lighter accent brown once this is dry. Yes, for sure, Deborah. You got it. They sure can. So, full disclosure, I did get this kit last year. And never got around to doing it. So, I'm really glad Christina was able to make it available again because I think it's awesome. And I will do both sides of this as well. Correct. Okay, so they don't touch each other. All right, so those two pieces, actually, let's go a little higher with that. Okay, so those two pieces will be our background. And I'm probably going to do, I got to figure out what I'm going to do on Joseph because I know I will be using some of the dark brown as well. I don't want him to totally like vanish into the background. And you know what? I need my, oh no. I forgot to make a new sticky board. Okay, hold on. I got to grab some painter's tape really quick. Where is it? Oh boy. I don't know where my painter's tape is. This isn't good. I'm so sorry, you guys. It should be right here. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to hold things and get messy. Get messy. All right, this, like hay, cream and brown. Yeah, I am going to do cream. I'm really bummed I can't find my painter's tape. I have a feeling it got borrowed. All right, hang on. I'm just going to grab masking tape. That's really weird. Okay. I'm back. Just for the little pieces. Like noses and things like that. I'll do it on my cardboard here. That other sticky board had gotten so unsticky, and then I forgot to make a new one. Okay, there we go. Just for some of those pieces. Now I'm going to use, I think, some maize. Joseph like a tan robe. Yeah, it's going to be tan, but his beard is also going to be kind of tannish. We'll see. I've got hazelnut. I've got truffle we used. I've got hazelnut. I've got sandstone. I've got cashew. And I've got ivory. So I've got, you know, quite a few options. Let's do a base coat of yellow for the hay. So there's lots of pieces. So at least one or two of the recorded Wood Kit Wednesdays later in the month, like next week for sure, will be more of these pieces. All right, I'm going to do a base coat of yellow on my star, but I'm probably going to go over it with gold. Okay. All right. So let's get started on Joseph. So Joseph and Mary both have like a little halo. I mean, they are the Holy Family. Again, I'm going to do yellow and then probably go over it with gold after. Okay, there's Mary's. And even baby Jesus has one. His is bigger. His is thicker. Stick it there. Okay. All right, so we've got Joseph's hands and his nose. This is like a little sash. We've got his staff. This is like the band on his headpiece. Here's his headpiece. This little piece here where his eyes are also will be skin color as well as the hands and the nose. Okay, so I'm thinking just different varieties of browns and brown tones. So I think I'm going to do, and I can always, you know how I usually will take a lighter color and go around the edges? Can also do that over top, like dry brushing. So I'm just going to start this. I don't think I need to paint the background piece because everything else is going to cover it eventually. I'm also going to do, let's see, his hair will be a lighter. Let's do hazelnut. I also have, I bet I have an acrylic paint. That's a different shade of brown even. Let's see. Do I? What is this? Light mocha. There we go. It's an even different color brown. Okay, so we can use the light mocha as well on, let's do his, ooh, sounds pretty watery. Let's do his headpiece with this color. Actually, this would probably be a good skin tone color. Oh, it is very light mocha. That's okay. We can always go over it with a little bit of darker. Yeah, that probably is a good skin tone. I'm just going to kind of dry brush on his staff. It doesn't have to be solidly dark brown. Kind of worn looking. That'll go on there. All right, I do think hazelnut for his beard and his hair. Let's use. It's kind of a fun caramely color. And then I'll probably use this color as well to do some different shading on his tunic. I'll do all that probably at the end once we've done the solid painting of everything. All right, then his, what color did we talk about for his? Oh yeah, I got these off the website so I could see them bigger while I was painting. Not that I'm going to copy them exactly, but it is nice to give, to get ideas. So let's do the cashew for his tunic. Oh gosh, I don't think I've used this color in a while. Okay. Whew, goodness. All right. I think what we decided before was that cashew is just a little bit more yellowy than ivory. And there are some laser etched lines on here, so I'm just gonna take my pokey tool and trace the paint out of there. Okay. All right, and I already know I'm going to want to take some hazelnut and kind of dirty this up a little. You know, they'd been traveling a long time and they were with animals and they were not wearing clean tunics, right? Same with the base one. Let's get a little bit more on here around the edges.
What was that?
I'm talking to my live people.
Okay.
You can shut that door if you want.
Okay.
All right. And up here. Okay. Just kind of grunging everything up a little bit. I might even do a little bit of darker on his beard. Around the edges. Maybe he's got some streaks in there. Might even go around this sash thing again with the darker brown. Okay. So I think the last thing I need to do for Joseph is the skin. And I think I do want to use this light mocha. So let me even get his headpiece a little darker so that it's not the same color as his skin. He's gonna look so good. I'm gonna do all the bases of all the people with the dark truffle as well. Just FYI. Okay, so we're gonna use, where'd it go? The light mocha. And I think that was this sponge, right? So for his face here and his nose and his hands. Okay. All right, and he is ready to start gluing together. So let me move some paint so we can see what we're doing. All right, I think I'll start with his headpiece. So the nice thing about the background, it's my unopened wood glue. The nice thing about the background is it gives you the outline for everything, that everything is going to get glued onto. So aw, Della, yes. This one's so fun because you can make it however you want. I mean, seriously, for $26, it would be fun to paint one of these every year and give it to someone. Don't you think? All right, so I'm getting his little headpiece. We'll get that lined up on the back. Then probably this piece next, which is the big part of his clothing. Hi, Janice. And Sean. Oops. Oh, man. My phone. My battery's going to die. I'll just keep watching on here. But it's not showing me comments. But hopefully. Did anyone test the link that I posted? Does it work? Do either of them work? Then we've got some hair up here. We'll do that next. It's like putting a puzzle together. It's so fun. So fun and therapeutic. Okay, there's the hair. Next will be his face. Whoops, that we did in that light mocha color. Okay, then his beard. Which should fit perfectly in there. And it does. Isn't he looking good so far? They did not work for you. Did the links work for anyone? Isn't he looking good? Okay. Let me grab my black marker. My paint marker for the eyes. If only I could keep everything I would need. Really? That's so weird because, okay, what about... See that one, when it's showing up for me, it's an underlined hyperlink. So in my mind, that means you could click on it and it should take you there. If it doesn't let you click on it, will it let you copy it? I did put both of these links, by the way, in the description of the video. So if you go up or go where it says more under the title, making sure all these are still lined up. Okay, there's his eyes. Well, once the live is done, you can click on the title and it should open it for you. Okay, here's this little sash piece. Christina, do you have any idea why the links are not working for YouTube? It's so weird. The links on your Monarch Mom DIY video worked just fine. Oh, Denise. Denise, it said the link worked for you? And you just... Huh. You just ordered 2 sets? That's awesome. Thank you. You're going to love it. Okay, there's one hand. And the other hand. Oh, it's so good. And then the staff's going to be tricky because, oops, wait till the hand is dry. Okay, then we'll figure out where that's going to go. But look at, oh, wait, I almost forgot his halo thingy. But I want to add a little bit of gold. What in the world was that? Let's put a little bit of gold here. It's not a super glittery gold paint, but we're going to add it to the star. It's kind of watery. Oh, I did get a new gold paint marker, though. It's okay. I'm not going to go grab it. Well, if you can't get the link to work and you want to go check it out, send me an email right now to monarchmomdiy@gmail.com and I will reply with the link as soon as I'm done with the live here. Oh, also, I did put it on my channel. If you go to the channel homepage under posts, I did put the link where I showed a picture of this and said that this is what I would be doing today for Woodkit Wednesday. So that's another place where the link is. Okay. Oh, and the other thing I didn't do is his the little band on his headpiece. You click the 3 dots in the top right corner, highlight her link, it will take you there. What? All right. There's Joseph minus his halo and his staff. Isn't he cute? All right. I got to find a safe place for him over there. And there's his staff. All right, Mary, your turn. I already did your halo. See, we got your nose, your 2 little hands, and your face. Those things will be with that mocha color. Oh, and we got baby Jesus's face too. Okay. So for her, I was thinking pool blue. Yeah, Sally, thank you. As long as it says on the top that you're shopping with me, then I will get credit for your purchase. Thank you for checking for that, though. All right, I'm going to do her headpiece also with cashew, like I did his Joseph's sash thing. Just use this cashew color. It's very thick. I don't think I've used it very much. And this is definitely easier with a sticky board, but we are going to make it work. Again, it just has some little etched lines there. Okay. And maybe we'll do a little blue on there once we're done. Let's do hazelnut for her hair. These are pieces, these are her sleeves, I think. Yes. So, whoops. Like, is that right? Around baby Jesus. So we're going to do blue. I think I can just do pretty much here down because her face, let me look. Oh no, I got to do from about the neck down. So let's get a new, how we doing, guys? Yes, she does. Oh, you got it, Deb? Niski, you got it? Isn't it the cutest? I love it. What do you guys think? Are you going to do the wise men as wise men? Or are you going to try and change them into shepherds? All right, now I lost the... I don't think I'm going to worry about those little... Okay, and her little sleeve pieces. All right, I think I'm going to put just a little bit of blue on her headpiece. Cute. All right. I feel like baby Jesus needs to be white. Maybe not. Let's do that same, where'd it go? Here it is. That, and we'll do some hazelnut. You guys remember when I took my finger to kind of mix colors? You can do that too. Okay, let's do the mocha color for their skin. The more paint you have on here, the quicker and easier it is. And her nose, and her hands, and her face. All right, I think as soon as this blue, should I get a darker blue to kind of do some accent? That's funny. Never heard that before about Three Kings 2 years later. Yeah, I can't remember which book it's in. Which book of the Bible it's in. But if you think about the story, when they got there, they first went to King Herod, the wise men. First went to King Herod, and they said, "We're here to worship the new king that was born." And Herod was like, "What are you talking about? I'm the king." And he even tried to get the wise men to tell him where Jesus was so he could get rid of him. And that's when he had all the boys, the young boys, 2 years old and younger, basically killed. So it did say that Jesus was older by the time the wise men got there. But, you know, it's fine. Okay. I'm going to put... Why do I... Oh, yeah. Oh, I got to do a little blue on the... Oh, I'm losing it. Where's the blue that I just used in the dark blue? Seriously. There it is. It was facing away from me. I couldn't see it. Gotta do a little bit on the sleeves, too. So it all matches. Oh, you're welcome. I'm sorry I can't tell you right off the top of my head which... I think the wise men's story is also in Luke, which is mainly the one that you hear read, you know, in those days, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that all the world should be taxed, and that's why Mary and Joseph went to Bethlehem. All right, her hair goes first. I do think this kit would be a really fun gift. Could even have it be like a family activity, maybe the week leading up to Christmas, or even like Christmas Eve. Everybody paints one of the figures. Oh, it'd be so fun. All right, I think I see one spot that needed some blue paint. I didn't quite go high enough, so I'm just going to squish it in there. I probably should have just painted her whole background piece with the blue, but that's okay. We got it. It's going to be just fine. Okay. All right, then our little sleeve pieces. Make sure I'm putting this in the right place. Right there. All right, let's get... Oh, wait. I almost forgot. He needs his little halo piece first. That's what goes right there. Okay. It's another good thing about having the pictures. Or just have it pulled up, you know, on your phone or whatever. If you want to see where all the pieces go. All right, now this guy needs to fit in right there. And then this is little wrapping. Ugh. I did paint the wrong side of this. Hee hee, that's okay. Just kidding. Sometimes with these little pieces, it's hard to tell until you actually put it in there. Oh, thank you, Christina. It's Matthew. All right, come on. His head needs to tip. There we go. Got it. piece I didn't have to paint because it's like a background piece for his face. And then this is the one that goes on top. All right, Mary's little nose. Does everybody have a favorite Christmas hymn or Christmas carol? Oh, I should have done her eyes before I put the nose in the way. We're getting there. All right, hands. Do you guys know the song Mary's Boy Child by Boney M? Look it up. It's one of my favorite. Oh, Silent Night, yeah. Yes. That's true. Okay, Christina. That's a valid point to show the entire story, not necessarily the timing. I do like that. I do like when there's also at least one shepherd and the wise men, because I like that it shows that Jesus came for all, the lowly shepherds and the, the royal kings. I do like that having both kind of shows just what I said, that Jesus is for everybody. Okay, do I have everything on Mary? She doesn't really have anything down here, although we need to do her halo. If I can get just a little bit of glue out of here. Come on, there we go. I think hers and Joseph's are the exact same, so should fit just fine. Here's our Mary. Got a little extra glue there. Swipe, swipe. Mary with baby Jesus. Let's bring Joseph back. These are adorable, adorable. Let's do his. Whoa, too much. Use my finger. Sometimes that's better, just to get a little bit on your finger and spread it out that way. Okay. Now I'm trying to see, they just have this like, oh, there we go. It's going to be on his hand and just touching barely here on the bottom corner. I actually, my actual nativity that I set up, I busted Joseph's staff this year when I was taking it out of the box. All right. There he is. And there they are. Aren't they adorable? They look a little worn from their journeys. All right. Our manger. Move some of these colors. I want to use a little bit of hazelnut. On this piece. This is more the front piece. So I'm going to kind of it's not really dry brush because it was kind of wet, but just kind of, what would you call this? Just kind of smearing it, not covering it completely. So we've got the dark brown and some light brown. Now I did say I was also going to paint the back because we want it to be finished. You don't know where this is going to be displayed necessarily, or maybe you do. But I think for this piece, I would want to have everything finished. So here where I'm painting right now, this will be between the front and the solid stable piece. Okay, so that's the front. I still got to put the star up there. Thank you. All right, and then let's do the back. How do I have so little space to paint on? Because I have so much stuff. I probably should have moved away all the pieces I am not painting tonight. But come back. I will have those up. I'm going to finish the pieces probably in 2 more recorded Wood Kit Wednesday videos on the 10th and the 17th. So if you order yours tonight, then maybe you'll have it, I don't know, at least by the 17th. All right, that's just the back. Of course, then I got other colors. All right, the base I was gonna use is hiding. Mary, did you know? Yes, that's a good one. Very good one. All right, let's get some more truffle here. We'll do the base for this stable. Okay. And I'm gonna make sure, let's see. I think, oh, no, some of them are. That's for the sheep, I know that. I think this is the camel and the donkey. Camel, donkey, trees, sheep. So these are Mary, Joseph, and the 2 angels because the wise men have theirs with them. So you can just kind of match up. Hers is smaller. Okay. Mary and Joseph. I might even on these do the front, or I mean like all the side edges. Just they're all kind of uniform. All right, so these 2 are for the angels. We'll save those for another time. These are looking really cute. Okay, I think I can put paint away. That's all the painting I'm gonna do tonight. Like I said, we'll do the rest of the pieces in the coming weeks. Okay. They're not all put away, but mostly. Alrighty. Let's get our stable put together. So here's our, I guess it doesn't really matter which one I do for the front. I do probably want to, even though this is going to have another color, you know, another layer, I think I want to go ahead and, I guess it doesn't really matter. You're really not going to see this piece, but let's just do it for fun. Just a little bit of hazelnut on this back piece. Just a little. And if you end up doing more than you want, guess what you can do? You can find your little sander and just be like, oh, I didn't mean to do all that. Want to smooth it out a little, blend it in. There we go. Now it's a little more blended in. All right, so this piece, we don't glue anything to it, but it is going to go in here like so. Now, you have options. You can glue these in or just let them stand. Whoops, get in the hole. There we go. So it's up to you if you want to glue them in. I probably am going to glue mine in, and I did see like some raffia covering this, so that would be super cute. I got to get my star on here though, and we got to get the hay. So star, make sure I have it turned the right way that it's going to fit. Squish it. Oh, and I didn't do my grunging of my hay yet. Got to do that. Okay, look at the ungrunged, grunged. Doesn't that look so much better? I think so. And again, if you're like, oh man, I went too much, sand it, smooth it. Looks good. All right, this is gonna go like this. I don't think it goes all, yeah. Lines up pretty much, you know, on this top part. Oh, it looks so cute. So I'm just gonna put my glue like this and like this. Very cute. Voila. Okay, so get that on there. Why do I have scissors right here? I don't need scissors. All right, so this is our back piece. I'm going to just put some glue, some wood glue on the front and back of the little tab that goes into the slot. And then I kind of push it forward against that edge. You can let the wood glue dry for a while. You can reinforce with hot glue, which probably would be a good idea. Voila. We'll get that ready. Because you want it to be, you know, like all the way standing up. If it's going to stand up, we want it to stand up, right? Am I missing comments? There we go. Oh, thank you, Joseph. All right. That needs to heat up. And then I will do the same thing on these tabs. I maybe should have done this one first so I could get, there we go. Now, I'm wondering, if they lean into each other, I don't think that's necessarily, uh-oh, I'm losing my hay. I don't think that's bad to have them kind of touch here at the top. Yes, I do. So I think I am going to, let me show you on the side. I think I'm going to have them come together like this. I think that's one going to make it a little more stable. I know, I'm so funny. Make the stable more stable. And I don't think it's bad if I put hot glue on the front and the back because I'm eventually going to cover this with some raffia. Now, I wonder about Mary and Joseph. Yeah, probably going to want to glue them in too. Just so they stand up nice and straight. Was that hers or is that? There we go. Actually, that's pretty good. They lean a little bit, so I probably will just glue them in. Aren't they cute? Actually, what I might do with these is just do hot glue on the back. I did not paint the back of them, of Mary and Joseph. Jingle black, yeah. Could do that. So I think this is the longest. This is going to take the longest, is getting the pieces just to stand up. But I will, as soon as my just run that along the back. Again, it's okay to use the hot glue there. It's going to get covered up by the raffia hay grass stuff. There. Let's get Joseph glued in his. All right, there's our Joseph. And our Mary. All right. Okay, I'm going to try this one just with hot glue on the pegs here. What do you guys think? And again, we're going to have the raffia hay on there, so it'll cover up the hay. And then there's Joseph and Mary with baby Jesus. All right, so this is part 1 of the Nativity. I am in Michigan. All right, well, thank you guys so much. Please send me an email if you're having trouble getting the link to where this set is. And we'll try to work. Oh, you have this one. That's right. And thank you guys for joining me for Woodkit Wednesday. Be sure to come back next week for part 2 of this awesome nativity set. Thanks so much. Bye.